Hey guys, Billy Jenkins here from Silver Creek Doodles. We have Dixie and Kevin's litter of 8 gorgeous mini golden doodles. They are 2 days shy of being 6 weeks old, and I just wanted to show them off. So Dixie and Kevin's litter of 8 gorgeous puppies, we are so excited. We've had a little bit of change I want to talk about. So we had our 3 puppies kind of from the beginning that were reserved. So this whole litter was born and nobody on my wait list took any of these puppies. So of course, when I posted them and said, hey, these are available, we had our 3 tuxedos that got reserved pretty quick. And then we did have our Mr. Yellow Boy that got reserved, our more of the apricot color. Well, we just had a couple days ago, the family that had Miss Purple, the first one chosen, we had them say that they're going to have to wait, that they can't take this puppy home. So it makes my heart break. It makes me so sad, because I don't want it to have missed, a family already, because I have had people ask about her. I have reached out to a few families to see, and some things just, don't line up. But Miss Purple is gorgeous. She's this little tuxedo girl. So what I'm going to do is, show that she is available. So I don't want that to be confusing. But and then we did actually reserve Miss Pink today. So it's kind of funny. We've got just a lot of stuff going on. So we've got 4 puppies reserved, but we also have 4 puppies available. So let me go ahead and start with Mr. Blue because he was the first one born. And let's go ahead and show him off. Okay, so just a quick note really quick before we get the puppy like I said we were going to do. I know that it gets kind of boring showing each puppy off and stuff like that for the typical person watching these videos. The main reason I started this YouTube channel was for my families, and they could see their puppy. They could go back every week or every 5 to 7 days or how often we are able to get our videos up and see how their puppy grew, and if someone came in later, they could go back and watch it from the very beginning. So if you don't want to watch the full showing of all of the puppies, just kind of hit that, fast forward 10 so much, or kind of skip more towards the end because we have the puppies when they're eating their meal in the crates for the first time. We're going to show a little video of them outside and, just show them off a little bit more. So here is Mr. Blue. Oh my goodness, is he not just scrumptious? Look at those eyelashes. Can you see them? Real nice thick coat, which is really nice. He's 4 pounds and 2 ounces. So that is definitely a weight that's going to be under 30 pounds, full grown. Remember that Dad is 17 and Mom is 36. But now Mom's dad was 28, so we got to keep that, we can have some smaller puppies. But look at him. He's just like my other hand's over here. Is he not just scrumptious? So Mr. Blue is available. Like one hand, like he's... I love these puppies. They're so sweet. Non-shedding, all that good stuff. Happy, very mellow boy. He's gotten to be now where he's happy, he's prancy, but he's always one that watches. Kind of that golden retriever type of temperament, the ones that are, more laid back and attentive and, not hyper. All right, so let's look at these pretty teeth. I'll stick that tongue in there. Perfect teeth. Perfect bite. He's actually got the majority of all his teeth in, which is good. So we can know, I know with feeling, both of his testicles are there, which that's always something that the vet will check. So we go to the vet on Thursday. So that's why I was trying to get this video in first of showing the puppies off and all that good stuff. So then on Thursday, it's just about the vet. It's not going to be a super long video since we have 8 puppies. So next is Mr. Green. He is 4 pounds, 0.2 ounces. So just right at 4 pounds. He is a curly apricot boy that is abstract. So you see our white on our nose, top of our head, neck, chest. and feet. He actually will darken, so you see these ears. He will darken some. But he's another super relaxed puppy too. As you see, holding him. So something funny with him I'm going to show in just a second. Sweet boy. Is we don't have any teeth. So obviously they're there. I can feel them. They've just not broke. The back ones finally. Yesterday they hadn't yet. But his back, so it's the premolars. The ones right here. Let me see if I can show. I don't know if they will show. These premolars have finally broke the skin. But it's crazy. It's like some of these had teeth a week and a half ago, and then his haven't even grown in yet. But the bite looks good. Looks to be, you know, right in line. So I'm not worried about that. Of course, we're still soaking food. I am starting to add a little bit of hard in there to help the puppy's teeth that aren't through yet. It'll help with breaking the skin a little bit. This is Mr. Green. He has a curly coat, non-shedding, and he is available. Sweet boy. So he too will be, you know, he's on record of being right under 30 pounds as well, since he's only 4 pounds at just shy of a couple days of 6 weeks. Next is Miss Pink. She is 3 pounds, 1.6 ounces at almost 6 weeks old. So usually when they are half, you know, the size at 6 weeks like that, they're close to being like right around 20 or maybe under. So, hey darling, she is so sweet. She is a very confident, not hyper, but perky kind of thing, which I love. Like when we're doing things, she is like standing like a little statue, just like, you know, straight up. She is gorgeous. But you can tell she has tiny features. I don't know if you can tell by her nose. Maybe I'll, you know, get one of the bigger ones out and put, but she's just so tiny. So I definitely think that she's taken after Dad. She is so sweet. She's very calm too. They are just the best puppies. But I'm so excited. So I had a family this morning contact me and they want her. So I've not received the deposit yet. I have talked to them multiple times already this morning and they're gonna send the deposit. So I'm pretty positive that she is reserved. We're gonna mark her as reserved right now, but she's pending as of this point. But she's so sweet. And I'm happy for this family. They're in Florida, but I am happy for them, and I think that she's gonna be perfect. So she's got perfect teeth. You can see even her being the smallest compared to Mr. Green. Her teeth are all the way in. Perfect bite. She's just perfect. A little bit of white here, chin, chest, back feet, a little bit on the front. Yes, I'm showing you off, honey. So next is Mr. Red. So, you know, our big boy, one of our big boys compared to Miss Pink, he is 5 pounds, 12.6 ounces. She was right at 3 pounds. So that's almost double, a little bit less. But it's crazy. I mean, I love it when you've got different size of parents. You know, this is what you're gonna have as a variety of sizes. And it's hard for me as, you know, the breeder to, you know, to tell the families what I expect. But I always tell them we have to keep in mind the parent size. So if someone wanted have to be under 25, I can't promise it. I mean, obviously if we got our smaller ones, we can hope for that, or, you know, hope for that size. But we can't promise anything when you've got different sizes like this, but we've definitely got a range. Is he not gorgeous? So this is Mr. Red. He is reserved. He is a gorgeous tuxedo roan boy. So if you remember our Darcy that we kept, kind of like her, he's actually a little bit prettier than her. She's gorgeous too, but he's gorgeous. He's beautiful. You can see like the red around his nose. And the roan markings you can see the most on his feet. Can you see on his feet how it looks like there's like a dirt, not a dirtiness, but like a, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a sandy color underneath the white. Can you see that sandy color underneath? That is what roan is. But yep, that's him. And I do think some of our other lighter puppies have it. They just don't show it as much. But what are you gonna say to the camera? That you're a good boy? Nice wavy coat. But can you see how much bigger he is? Everybody is so, so happy. He's got perfect teeth. Perfect teeth. But this is Mr. Red. He's reserved. So we're just showing him off because he is handsome. Next is Mr. Orange. He's one of our red boys. He is a curly coat. It's not super, super thick, but gorgeous. I love how it's almost like light underneath, and we've got like the redness on top. But look at just how gorgeous that color is. And like I've said before, if you can see like his eye line and stuff, he's got light pigment color. It's not brown, like a brown nose like Granddad, but it's just a lighter color, but I love it. Now, this is Mr. Orange. He is 5 pounds, 10.7 ounces. It's funny because him and Mr. Red, who we just had, are back and forth with weights. Like, one's 2 ounces more, one's 2 ounces less. And last time, this boy was bigger than Red, 2 ounces. Now this time, Red is 2 ounces bigger. They just keep going back and forth. But I love them, and they are gorgeous. But I do think both of them will be like 30 to 35-ish full grown. Ain't that right? But look how calm. I'm waking them up when I go back in there. I think I can start hearing them play, but look how gorgeous. We get so used to having our dark reds. When we get ones like this, just the definition is perfect. So we've got perfect teeth. He's calm. You sweet boy. Let's put you on your back. Say I love you guys so much. We don't really have much white on top of the head. We've just got our chin, our chest, and our back feet. I know, darling. Well, this is Mr. Orange, and he is available. Next is Mr. Yellow. So he is reserved. So he is 5 pounds, 3.2 ounces. So he's kind of on the bigger side, but you know, not like our big boys we just had. He has a curly coat, apricot with a red tint. See these red ears? So not as dark as Mr. Orange, but kind of that same like two-tone kind of colors. He's got white on top of his head, chin, chest, feet, and the back. What do you think, Mr. Yellow? Very good boy. But he is reserved. I like, if you can just tell the difference of his dark pigment compared to Mr. Orange, who I just had. See like his eyeliner and his nose is a little bit darker than Mr. Orange's. Ain't that right? Like I said, he has a curly coat. relaxed, and they are so trusting. I mean, you can just see, I mean, all of them just are so trusting. So it's because we handle you guys so much, huh? Yeah. What do you think? Let's show your teeth off. Perfect bite. All right, mister. Next is Mr. Black. He is 4 pounds, 0.8 ounces, so he's just a touch, like literally a couple hairs over Mr. Green. They're about the same weight. But he is actually a little bit more chunky, so like thicker, to where Mr. Green is, he's not lanky, but I think Green has a little bit of a bigger build, but he's just like compact. This boy is reserved. He has a nice, smooth, wavy coat. He reminds me so much of Mac, our stud Mac. If you don't know him, go to our website and check him out. But he reminds me so much of him. So he as well, can you see like the underneath of that white? So he does have that roan color too. You can tell a little bit on the face. Usually it's not much up through the tuxedo part, but just more like the feet, the underneath of the feet. But he is precious. So his teeth are starting to come in. He's got like his top canines and his front teeth, but his bottom canines aren't in yet, but his bite looks good. He's like, why are you messing with my mouth? Super relaxed. Like super. I think my smaller ones are easier to hold with my one hand. The bigger ones I can't do that with because they're so big. What do you think, mister? Like, look. Oh, my laughing and his bunny. Sweet, 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 sweet. You wagging your tail? Is you wagging your tail for me? Oh, thank you. See? Okay, okay. All right, he is reserved, just showing him off, but let's go get the last one. This one's gonna be Miss Purple. She's the one that was reserved, but now is available. All right, so here is Miss Purple. It breaks my heart for her and her family both. Well, the family that was supposed to get her, well, not supposed to, but the family that had reserved her. And, you know, because it's not something that they wanted. You know, they were planning on getting her. It's just they wanted, I think what they were wanting to do is to make sure they had enough time and was retired. I think that the wife still worked and stuff. So it just was a hard decision to make sure that they had enough time for a puppy, which is important. So that makes a good, you know, a good topic to talk about, because we definitely need to make sure that you have time for a puppy when getting a puppy. You know, if we have puppies that aren't sold yet, you know, we don't discount for that purpose because people want to wait it out. We do keep them. We do, you know, do training and all of that because we want our puppies to be prepared. We need our families to be prepared, and we don't just want something where, you know, a family's just, oh, there's an available puppy, let's see and try it out. It's kind of not how we do things. We want people to plan. But this is Miss Purple. She is available as of right now. She is 3 pounds, 6.2 ounces. So she too will be in the low 20s, you know, I believe. I mean, we're 6 weeks old at that weight, so we're tiny. We're tiny. But I think she'll be at like 22 to 25-ish, maybe. Maybe smaller, who knows? You know, she might be more towards the 20, but she's definitely gonna be around like that 20 to 25 pounds, and I don't know what side yet. It's just, it's kind of hard to see, you know, with Dad being 17 and Mom being 36, you know, who's what. She's got small features, but you know, Miss Purple is second smallest, and then we have Miss Pink, who is the smallest, and she's gonna be tiny because she's got just small features. All right, pretty girl. If y'all remember in some of my videos, she's the hugger. You can see she's a little bit more. She's about my only one. You see she's hugging, like even with her feet. She likes to grab, which isn't, you know, it's not really, I guess it's more of like a security thing. She kind of wants to grab. We've done lots of handling with her, you know, with doing, you know, this type of thing, but she's a little, not that she's uneasy, but the other ones are just kind of like, you know, hey, what's going on? And she's wanting to be like, how, see, she's reaching, how can I get there? But now you can see, I mean, she is relaxed, but she'd rather be hugging something and holding on. And that's all right, we get some puppies like that. What do you think, Miss Purple? So she has got perfect teeth. As far as they're coming in, the bite looks good. Bottom canines aren't there yet, but the bite looks good. You a sweet girl. Very, very sweet. Like I said, y'all can see her hugging on my hand. Beautiful tuxedo markings though. All right, Miss Prissy. You're a good girl. All right, so I told you that I would show you smallest and largest. Do you remember which ones they were? Red and pink. Look. Crazy the size difference. So just look at their noses. So the features are a lot of things that we look at. Oh, yeah, is that your brother? But like the size, oh my goodness. All right, let's watch them eat their first meal in the crate. You guys doing? Come on out here. They've started to learn that if I'm not out here to call them, they run back inside. I know. I know, you precious baby. Hey, pretty girl. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching and following along with Dixie and Kevin's litter of 8. We are so excited about these litter, the 4 puppies that already have families, and we are anticipating the 4 new families to come along and reserve them so they can plan to take them home anywhere from the 24th to the 26th of this month of September. So if you have any questions, let me know. Make sure to go to my website, go to Available Puppies under Golden Doodles to see. Make sure everything is up to date. If you come across this in a couple days and someone's already reserved, you're welcome to reach out. You can text me if you want. My number's in the description below. Or you can shoot me an email or you can leave a comment. So if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching and we'll see you next time. Bye.